Well, lots of conversations going on in this corner of Gallery 3, and I'll start with the one that is on my left here, but it actually is the result, in this case, of, I think, genuine conversations between two contemporaries. In 1927, Emily Carr, who is represented here with three of her wonderful swirly tree paintings, Emily Carr visited Ottawa and Toronto for the first time. And she met the group of seven at that point and went round all their studios, and she met Arthur Lismer. Now, Arthur Lismer, one of the group, was a great teacher. He traveled the country, particularly revolutionized the way children are taught art. And so he was in great demand. And when he went to BC, he made contact again with Emily Carr. So they stayed in touch. And I think that the paintings we have by him here are a surprise if you know Arthur Lismer's work, but not a surprise if you know that he knew Emily Carr, because in fact, what he's doing here is painting the grand trees of the British Columbian forest, which was the great spiritual subject matter of Emily Carr in her later career. No one has ever quite embedded themselves in the forests of BC quite like Emily Carr. Painting, it might be added, with paint thinned with gasoline. Smoking like a chimney all the while, so it's a miracle she didn't self-explode. Nonetheless, she recorded BC like no one else. Now, on the other side of this room, we have a marvelous mask from the late 19th century by Chief Bob Harris, which represents also the tradition of British Columbia, but from a different standpoint. And on the other wall is a contemporary work by Sarah Ann Johnson. And the three of these influences, the various conversations going between them, seem to come together in Sarah Ann Johnson's work, because what she's done is she's taken a group of slightly louche-looking party-goers reclining under two great trees that both Lismer and Harris would have loved and Emily Carr would have painted. And she's imposed these rather disturbing kind of masks on them so that she creates, as it were, a kind of spiritual feeling to it. These are like elves of the forest, if you like. And so the mask is talking to Sarah Ann Johnson. Sarah Ann Johnson is talking to Emily Carr. Emily Carr is talking to Arthur Lismer. It's deafening.